Okay, let's get the stream started after we've had some technical problems. Let's get the model calibrated. Oh, although we should probably start the game. This is immediately just headache material. Waiting for the game to launch. Good. Overlay. Like, I was genuinely fearing that I might need to switch to Linux just to erase this race because I was having... I still seem to have bad performance here. Really bad worse performance than I should have. But at least it is vaguely doable. Like, we could try at least doing something. So, yeah, that's fun. Turn this off. Overlay open, we have this open, we have everything in place. Because, yeah, right now this intro runs utterly chock-a-block. It's just not performing well, but, like, here on the main menu, we still have bad performance, but, like, this is gonna get fun. If this really continues like this into the race, I'm... Okay, Jesus Christ, this thing is lagging badly at times. I don't know what it is. It's like SteamVR is performing miserably. Where's the password now? It's like as soon as I open SteamVR, I have no performance. That's a fun one. It's not the first time I've been having to deal with issues like that, but like, funnily enough, they were previously under Linux. Oh boy, it's fucking lagging the main menu here. Although tapping back in helps it a bit. Let's see, can we load into the server and have reasonable performance in game? I don't think this is great. Maybe it's because I was yesterday quite literally playing at, I think, at locked 120, because... Well, like, I think I have slightly lower settings on Linux because I was having previously performance issues because I hadn't figured out that you need to set everything into high performance mode. Oh boy, but the mouse is unresponsive as fuck. As soon as I move the mouse a millimeter, it chunks immediately. Which is really weird that Windows is lagging this badly. It's like, what is happening? Mild question, what the actual hell is right now happening? So let's fix the setup. Although there's not much I can do. I've tried stuff yesterday, I didn't really get anywhere. Also, I haven't tried server so far, so that's fun. So we're gonna stay on brake pads 2 for now. Tire pressures, because it's quite cold, we're gonna go... Well, not that far up, because we are... close to brake ducts quite a lot, so let's go 0.04 up. Increase the camber on the front and put one more click ARB into the rear. Increase the rear right head by 2 clicks. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guarantee the frame time graph is spiky as a head shock, but like, you know, it's at least maybe doable to drive in this. And the thing is also in part that Steam didn't update when I started my PC. I started my PC at about 1910. So half an hour ago. And when I was done with making the thumbnail about 15 minutes later, something like that, because I got dressed and everything, it still was taking time to... It was just stuck updating at like a kilobit per second. And just not getting done due to that. And it's like, I had to... So I cancelled it and restarted Steam. And Steam decided to be sensible in that case, in case that happens. Apparently it just then doesn't try to update again. But I was expecting it to try again, and like... But I guess Steam at that point just decides, okay, this has failed. The user has cancelled and relaunched us. Let's not do that, because the user might be, you know, wanting to play a game, and we just offer the user later on the ability to update at a later date. Because that's still gonna be fine. I mean, over advanced settings at least works. Maybe that's causing performance problems, because I couldn't launch that anymore on Linux. Fun. Especially when you play VR chat, because, you know, you can't space move without it. Although I could use WLR overlay, so... to compensate for that. VR2 is actually natively supported on the Linux, which is a fun one. Although how much they put time into supporting it is a completely other ballgame, which is probably why it's broken. Unless the stream working is a good question, because I'm having the performance is very chock-a-block right now. It's not good. I think I will stick with it, but like, I might if I encounter this issue again, because, you know, sudo should resume again next week, because we had to set out a week because of Kuna's being unable to have fucking servers running. Earlier this week. Yeah, they figured out how to do a 27-hour downtime. But I mean, if you want to VC this race, we can count it on. Because I don't quite understand your message there. Like, did they play Fane? It's like, huh? I don't get it. I was doing 28 flats in practice, but like, I mean, that's still a second off the pace, which is sort of expected. Not too surprising, but then again, it's like, well, I'm surprised that I'm this slow right now. Like, I'm not back to my 28 lows again, which would be like, they're not good. The fact that I'm miles off still of them is not good either. Oh, come on. This is sort of stuff that I'd experienced in practice. It's like the car sometimes just goes straight on the brakes. It's like it just doesn't turn anymore. Again, yeah, it's like it just sometimes snaps into understeer. And it's like, huh? And like moving the brake bias doesn't fix it. It makes it worse at sometimes. It's really weird Porsche stuff again. I was fighting with that like last night in practice. I didn't do much practice, but like, you know, at least fucking tried. But like, it seems to not matter because, you know, I'm miles off the pace still. Was, again, as I expected, because I was expecting 28s and here, but like, Well, that wasn't invalidated? Or was the lap already invalidated? Oh no, the overlay stuck. My overlay got stuck. My overlay's dead. Bruh. Fucking hell. Man, everything is dying. Is it at least working still on the stream? Is the stream still live? Is anything fucking working at this point? Like, man, everything, like, quite literally is falling apart here. I don't know what happened to that one. Did someone just pick up and crash, or what is happening? Because I'm like, huh, I didn't get a notification for, like, killing the track, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is the timer frozen at 12 minutes 53? Huh, funk. I mean, if I don't have that overlay, I might as well race Lex, because, like, it's the one thing I'm sort of missing, and I could... Oh, it's updated again! I'm getting a frame a minute! It's the new metric, a frame a minute. Yeah, it's updated, it's after 10 minutes 53, so SimHumper must be in some way, shape or form running. The thing is, your engineer doesn't tell you when you cut the track in practice. It's a really annoying thing. You only get shown your lap time in red if you have that part of the overlay up. Which I don't. Because it sucks. The only thing that can, like, give you... Nope, that was not valid. That's all I could get from that one, because the time reset back. Because that's the only way you can figure out to get to the start-finish line. But we're getting the pace back up. We're getting to 27s at least, slowly. Slowly but surely, getting finally to lap times that are reasonably respectable. Are we gonna get another frame here at some point for my SimHub overlay? I don't know, it might be just AMD drivers having some issues recently. But then again, Hyperland works fine in VR. Oh, something updated, but like it seems to not have updated the time because we're still sitting at 10 minutes. That obviously costs time. I'm going to overtake the chicane now. Because of course I can't, like, actually get an improvement in. Yeah, I improved my laptop by fucking nothing, basically. Ah, that was oversteered out of the corner. But it's really funny that KDE and Windows having the same problem, that as soon as SteamVR runs, it just doesn't run anymore. Although there's a slight difference, KDE produces missed frames in SteamVR. While Windows, it just runs slow. Which is great, but you know, at least isn't terrible. What's the overclocking utility I like a bit more? Which is saying something about adrenaline if I prefer using something else. Matrix, I'm pretty sure that's not how you take the corner, or was that Matrix even? Yeah, that was Matrix. I was like, huh. Because I think, you know, Calmi has, I think, a different livery slightly. But both of them look relatively similar. And boy oh boy, I can't just have an actual reasonable improvement on my lap time. Right? has to be always nibbled away towards the end of the lap. But I hate this circuit. Yeah, it's quite annoying that this thing is frozen up. Oh, went way too early on the throttle. I need more laps of practice, but like then again, I also need to troubleshoot the tech right now and see if stuff works. Because, you know, Jordan hasn't bothered to like look any further and nobody else has turned up to the stream. It's just pain. That's like the sort of pain that like occasionally it looks like there is an update to it, it gets redrawn, but like no values get changed. Why? Boy, I drove out like 4/10, I think, of like losses there towards the end of the sector. That's fun. Well, not really paying attention. But yeah, the car is actually handling reasonably well right now. It's kind of incredible. Like, it's actually performing how I would expect it to. That's not better. Come on, turn. I have quite literally matched ass out lap time, that's also fun. Holy hell, there was a lot of time there out of that happen. Who knows why, though? Because I didn't drive it that differently. And there's probably even more time out of that one. Yeah, I missed finishing a sentence I had said earlier. But viewership and stuff. I mean, earning money with this is always like nice, but like this, because there was a debate on Twitter about like someone like, oh yeah, 5 views isn't enough to like pay rent. It's like, yeah, I would like to have 5 views. It's like, it would be nice. It's like. And I think in some ways I'm sabotaging myself. I should be just spam advertising everywhere I am. It's like, spam advertisers, I have a Discord server. Spam advertise today on Twitter. Spam advertise fucking everywhere when I stream. Make a schedule. Do all of these things. Because most people that drive in this league, but, well, do stream at from time to time, do have more viewership than I have. And it's not because they have particularly way better commentary than me. Nobody's big in here, but like, I think I'm comparable to most of them. It's at least as good. And then I have a lot of insight and a lot of... There's definitely times on Twitter where like I'm like, man, I would like to say something about this, but like I guarantee it will just get buried. Nobody will ever see this. So what is the point of saying it? Of having this thought. That's why I do not really post on Twitter, but like I reply a lot on Twitter, because like I can then get some people to at least interact with me. That's obviously doesn't, you know, help you in any way, shape, or form. Just retweeting and like replying to people. It's like it just doesn't do anything. Okay, the car's starting to dissolve itself now. Great, awesome. It's quite literally taken 10 minutes for this thing to just dissolve the tires. Gotta love this thing. Let's abandon the lap right now. Boink. Hello, can I get back to the garage? Thank you. So let's see what is happening with my desktop and why we don't have a functioning capture anything. Is the stream working? Is everything else like anything fucking working here? Fucking hell, the frame rate though. Hello? Holy shit. Okay, that's classic. Oh yeah, that's because I fucking disconnected it, that's why. Okay. So, I didn't have in-game audio because, thank you for telling me, because I would have probably not even noticed that while I was standing. Turns out, it seems the stream overlays are working, because unfortunately you showed up just after I wanted to check that. But my overlay that I have right about here is frozen in time. It's just, SimHub isn't updating it anymore, and and the issue is that, oh god, I lost my, why did I lose my chat? I did nothing to my chat. Why? And we have rain coming in, so like I will drive now because I have no choice. We have to drive out now, otherwise we will lose the opportunity to do laps before the rain. Where's my gloves gone? Gloves? Where the fuck have you gone all of a sudden? Huh? Where did I put them? For fuck's sakes! I just had them in my hand. Oh dear. Ah, I put them where the fucking keyboard was. Yeah, okay. Fuck. My Windows runs at like 5F. My desktop is running fucking miserably. My game runs not great, but well enough that I can drive. So, we're gonna take that for whatever's worth it. Right. Crank the fucking car. We need to get going before the rain comes. But yeah, my chat has just disappeared now because OVL2 could decide to bug out. I don't know what is happening with Windows because it's just decided, oh, SteamVR is running, therefore I'm just gonna fucking have a 0 performance. I feel like this might be some... No, it's not a microcode update. Right. That affects Linux and Windows. Because I have seen similar issues under KDE, but it isn't happening under Hyperland, so... Go figure! And the KDE issues were also slightly different again. The desktop was lagging badly. SteamVR was, however, running fine, besides missed frames. It was just shocking because missed frames. Here we're shocking because, well, it's also running slower than it should be. God knows what happened there. Maybe Microsoft is trying to be like, hey, fucking switch to Windows 11. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm gonna... If you run this badly again on Tuesday for next round of sudo, I will stream from Linux next the final round of VTracc. It's like that. I'm not gonna fucking sit that out. I did my practice yesterday on Linux on the Hyperland. The force feedback finally actually felt right. I don't know, maybe just the 2-week break of driving basically fixed that problem of me being like, it just doesn't feel right. It's like, no, it feels right. As far as I'm concerned, these feel identical. As close as you can probably match them, considering they have two different, technically two different settings menus with different sliders. And me technically also running slightly different settings in ACC compared to Windows. But yeah, I can't unfortunately read the chat anymore because it's just broken right now. I will fix once the rain hits. We're gonna anyway not need to drive anymore at that point. But before the rain hits, I will have to qualify here. Ah! I can't afford fucking track cuts now because the rain could hit any moment. And then like fucking idiots cut the track too hard. Ah, and then the brakes. This is not good. And then the rain comes. I'm done. It's over. It's fucking over. I have a terrible qualifying because I got the track once. Oh, come on! What is my fucking luck here today? I can't find my wipers because they had unmapped themselves ages ago and I haven't fixed this ever. Where the... Oh, there they are. This lap is automatically like 4 seconds off the pace, I can tell you already. Just for the fact that it's like there's a slight drizzle coming down. Yes, it is not much wet water, but like... It's so much performance loss that like it's practically fucking impossible to qualify anywhere for that. Thanks! I fucking love how this works. I get completely shafted here. Whenever I have anyone who I can be vaguely competitive in, the championship will make fully sure that I cannot have any chance whatsoever to qualify with them. I love it. I do love it. How that works. Oh, come on. Turn, please. Can't afford to invalidate this one as well. Then it's gonna be definitely Jova if I could invalidate this one as well. Come on, grab the gears. Fuck! Fuck! Come on! What is this bullshit? Come on! Ah! Get fucking aquaplaned there off the fucking track for no reason. Thanks, game. Thanks, fucking garbage. Right when I didn't need the stupid issues with my brakes. Wet tires optimum. It's fucking over. It's like, I get the invalidation on the chicane, because the chicane is so bullshit on this game, and then I get understeer off the circuit there. Come on. I was like, what is this utterly cursed hell that I've entered here? My PC doesn't run well for some reason. No particular reason, it just runs like crap all of a sudden. It's like... Let's see, I just want to lap in at this point because... I mean, we're probably gonna qualify 16th here. Please slow down for the chicane. Hello, brakes. Would you kindly apply? Decrease. Oh, this thing is still not stopping. 28, 27, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, as I precisely said. Fucking hell. Fuck off! Complete bullshit and Miata's on fucking pole. Yeah, sure. I get fucking shafted here completely. Oh! Fucking hell. Now, let's start solving some of these fucking problems that have decided to pop up. Try convincing the overlay to run. It's still live. It's still live. Stream is still live, so like, I don't know. No, my PC is fucking dying. Like, it's genuinely shocking, like, crazy. Just give me complete checkmates. Okay, I wasn't real up. Keep you genuinely fucking playing or something? It's not appearing on the record. Weird. Artifacting, really bad performance. Something that definitely not having offset now. Fuck off, those. When everything fucking matters, I get completely screwed over. Fuck. This has to be complete. I got screwed over in qualifying. You will likely have to move. I will. Okay. It seems this one is no more bad. So, this thing is not. I can't get anything. Fine. Okay. Good. So, turns out we don't have any window response at all from SimHub. So I could kill SimHub and relaunch it, right? But that will obviously mean that I will. Ryoma did qualify behind me, so that's. You know, I'm at least not the only one who got completely fucked here, but like. Come on! I think the only one who's behind us at this point is Sensei. And it's like. Well, that's not particularly great. We can fix, however, chat. We should be able to do that. That should be fixable. But this overlay is dead. It's like I will have to run without my SimHub overlay. That's fine, we can deal with that. So, and I will tell you set contents. Hello, can I just change your settings to like switch window? Chat. And it fucking killed itself. What else new at this point? Water wet? I love this. It's like, hey, we changed the window to something, and it's just like, nope, I'm not gonna render anything. Now there is the chat. I don't know why that bug also exists. Thank fucking goodness I will get rid of this software at some point in the near future, because it doesn't support Linux, so like, good reason to get rid of it. There, crop this, crop large parts of the top, and that's it. Hello? You loaded the window, definitely. Pin this window. Okay. What the fuck was that? Because it undid my crop on it. Really weird stuff. We're gonna hide the windows, which causes. Oh wait, this one has. It's still not completely configured. I love that thing. It's like, why is this a thing? Right. We need to tell it to 10 FPS. Do not enable eco mode, because eco mode makes it that clocks down on the window while it's. You don't look at it. We don't want that because I usually don't interact with my chat window actively. It needs to render. So, voila. That's working. Sort of. I'm amazed anything on this desktop isn't working at this point anymore. I'm completely, utterly amazed anything is working and this thing is vaguely running as it should. But like, there is definitely something that... the thing is, I'm having weird artifacts on my main screen. Yeah, there's definitely artifacts on it, but like, it's not in the capture. Something is happening and I don't like that. That sounds to me like a GPU failure. I'm definitely out of warranty on this one, and I'm not really in the mood of purchasing a GPU. I can technically afford it. But also like, I guess I could upgrade to a 7000 series AMD GPU. And I would prefer to jump to 8000 series, but then again also AMD might be busy to just go, oh well, we're doing AI, and it's like, thanks guys, I totally don't need this. It's like, this is worthless to me. So, let us sit back down. I grab my phone a bit closer so I can actually monitor my stream directly. It's an interesting solution to the problem. Oh, I forgot to do my dailies again. God damn it. I had started doing them, but like forgot to finish them. Why? It's like my evening is just falling apart. It's like Silverstone, but worse. It's like, did you think Silverstone could get any worse? Boy, do we have a surprise for you. It's got so much worse that you want to vomit. It's like great, awesome, I love this. Fuck you. I hate every single part of this. There's just so much bullshit. It's unbelievable. Oh yeah, right, we wanted to check on... Yes, you can't recognize my fingerprint because, you know, I'm wearing a glove, so like, it's a bit difficult to detect my fingerprint when I'm, you know, wearing something. I guess I was having a bit too much success with my purchases this week. My acquisition of multiple items that include but aren't limited to a new laptop battery, because, well, that started failing over the way, failing. Like, it was failing for a bit, and like it got quite serious over the last few weeks, where like, if it started running on that battery, my laptop has two batteries because it's ThinkPad T480, so like it has an internal battery and an external. And the external one, I thought it was the internal failing, but like, because it was discharging the internal first, and then the external, and then collapsing on the external very rapidly. It sometimes would just jump from 20 or 40% to 0. It's like, that's not good. Turns out that was the external, and it was swelling a bit. And it probably was doing that also before I actually got the laptop, because I vaguely remember when I first got it that like it was quite difficult to like insert and remove the external battery. And I think it was already at that point probably the cell was already a bit swollen, which is why it was difficult to insert and exit. Which it definitely has a swollen cell. It's not fun, right? But I decided I had to go third party, and unfortunately iFixit doesn't have theirs in stock, the 24 watts. But I got a 48 watt hour external instead of the 24 hour external. And man, that thing has the battery life. It's like, it's not even funny anymore. It's like, holy cow, I can live so long on that battery. Also, I had finally the success on, I was having, as I said, weird issues that are very similar to what is happening right now, where the desktop runs at like no space whatsoever when SteamVR is running. And that fixed itself by going to Hyperland under Linux. It's like KDE was suffering from the same problem, but the performance issues for VR were different. Where VR under KDE had a bunch of missed frames regularly, so it would just chug, because you had frame time peaks, massive ones, effectively, because some frames weren't being served. But in this case, we have massive bad performance because it's just not running well. It's just not rendering fast enough because it's just, for some reason, the schedule, like, the thing is, the PC fans are running at speed, but like, I don't know what is happening, it's just not fucking using the performance that is available. And we're having weird artifacting on the screen, so like, something is not right now. But then again, as I said, on the Hyperland this thing ran fine, so like, what the actual fuck is happening here? Oh yeah, we don't have that overlay, so I don't have a fuel calculator. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Where's my keyboard? There it is. Oh fuck, the session is over, but like, we might still be able to... Nope, no, we didn't get squeezed in. I don't have any averages. Fuck! I don't have any averages, and I have to just guess my fuel. Because I don't have fuel numbers, because I usually run on just having these on my hands. But like, that doesn't work right now. So I have to improvise on that part. We don't seem to be getting rain, which is terrible, because this means I'm just gonna be stuck for most of this race behind traffic. Fun. Although, I think what we're gonna strategically do here is we're gonna take 60 liters here at the start. And then I will just anyway, and I take 50 liters on the pit stop, because that will definitely get us to the end. I will just take the overfuel, take the L on that part. Tire pressures we can adjust anyway. I think they might have been slightly high in practice. So let's go down 2 clicks on these. Otherwise I think the setup works fine enough. Gonna survive with this. Yeah, this is gonna work well enough for us to get to the end of the race. Okay, but no rain means it fucking sucks because we're not getting any advantage from. But like, I will likely just take an early pit stop, get out of traffic, and just see how far I can get back up. But like, championship hopes were definitely low already today, but goddammit, they were eradicated here. And I'm not Max Verstappen, I'm not gonna drive up here the field. I'm not, especially due to the fact there's no rain, I'm not gonna be able to do a Max Verstappen recovery drive.
Stay single file.
Like, I think this is the first time Amethysta is the lead Porsche on the grid since I started running the Porsche, so good job. Oh, we could fucking stall out. God, let's hope we don't have to deal with that in the pit stop. But yeah, this means also I don't have much in terms of standing information or anything. And I hope, again, that the stream will continue to just work. It seems to be going out, it seems to be running fine enough that you can watch it, but... Man, this is gonna be fun here from the back. We need to sort of take it cautiously because we don't want to go bowling here very quickly. A lot of these drivers are a lot worse than me in front of us. So we need to take our time. And also they will likely crash anyway into turn 1. We have to take our openings as they come. And then hope... Guys, it's the formation lap. Like, don't die on the formation lap. People weaving like it's these 12-year-olds. Although it is relatively cold, it's 21 degrees, so like you don't get much heat here. Yeah, it looks to me like we're gonna probably finish in dry conditions. And then again, having... They should have probably fueled even more. Just on the to be able to run off strategy massively and to be able to preempt something similar to what's his name, Psycho did. Psycho would have been able to do in Paul Ricard last season, but couldn't deliver because he didn't have enough fuel. And I'm in a similar situation. I don't have enough fuel in case we have a similar weather situation. Who's running off there? Kaito. Okay. Well, try better, hopefully. Hope the audio is working fine enough right now. We're a bit too far forward, so that's not good. But we are not drive-through, so that's the important part. I don't know how Amethysta ended up behind me, but sure. Look at Sack is in the grass there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Oh, this guy's still up the side of me. So there wasn't a crash in the first turn, but me driving three wheels nearly in the grass is also not the greatest idea I've ever had. Oh, it's Jordan in front of me. Come on. The latest of the deep divers there. Oh, come on! Sen, you fucking idiot! Just drives me over.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You fucking napkin! Get back into fucking position. I would have been able to undercut both of these in front of me, and then send the fucking moron drives into the back of me. And this wasn't in the braking. He drove into the back of me on the exit of the corner. So that is just pure incompetence on his part. Come on, do better. Come on. That was not a good run for that corner. But these people are so much slower than me that I could get away with something like that. As a mistake. You need to be careful on this track limits, but like, that was still a bad line for there. We might not go for the early pit stop here because it's better to just... Did I actually apply the tire pressures? I think I did. Looking at the numbers, this seems to really apply at once, so... Yeah, but we're losing to like P5 there up ahead, so like, that's not good. But I did have that massive movement there. So let's get back up to pace. Come on. The terrible frame rate is definitely not helping me. Didn't even gain that much this lap despite my massive gains because, well, everybody in front of me did also 28. Although I think I was the fastest out of all of them. Oh, don't give me a heart attack still. But how am I gonna get past Jordan here? I was about to say, where did the Ferrari go? That was spicy, to say the least, but it worked. I didn't want to dive Jordan, but like, he braked a bit too early for me. So that was the only option, compared to re-ending him. But yeah, Psycho was faster last time around, but, you know, I quite literally just overtook two people. That lap, so... cut me some slack. We can definitely get back to the podium, I think. Run Asa back down. Oh, come on. Ah, that's not good. Random understeer hits me there. And Jordan isn't over with me yet. Although he's gonna went lawn mowing there. Whoever Jetson is. Are you on the chopping block next? Probably also another Uma driver. Oh, no, not Uma, sorry. X-Ring. I genuinely... I'm under so much stress that, like, my name recallability is gone so bad that I go back to just naming teams that don't exist anymore. This was... I'm sorry, this was genuinely not intended as an insult. It is not it is because I would genuinely make such jokes, but like this wasn't intended as one. So, go figure, that wasn't even intended as one. Okay, come on, brakes, please! Ah, come on. This is the issue, sometimes the brakes don't work. You apply them and the car doesn't slow down. That's what hits me down here, the old hairpin. Because old hairpin is also fun territory of being between 4th and 3rd gear. Fun. Just fun. But yeah, also 7.5 seconds up ahead. But let's first... Just punch of these guys in front of me. It's also great that I've, like, you know, not gained a single 10th back from my previous lap. Now we're having pigs problems to also complain about. And I have to rely on the far more unreliable speed lap time metrics from... not lap time metrics, the gap metrics from the relative. Also with 28.3. So I'm gaining only a 10th on her, not enough. But then again, I'm racing against Asa. So if she's gonna race a clean race here, I just have to outlive her and maybe convince my brakes to work in turn 1. That would be nice. But yeah, my lap times seem to not be enough to really make inroads here. That's not good. That's definitely not good news. I'm nibbling on the guys in front of me. 50 minutes to go. Come on! Shitbox. We're not dying here yet. So we don't really need to turn the headlights on anymore. It's a bit cocky. That's the wrong button. Yeah, I cycled the headlights one stage too far. So, they're back off. Oh, come on. Well, 2 10s up, but I just ate a bunch of curb there. Oh, Mustang driver's catching up to Aston Martin. This is gonna be the first time I've in VTracc been driving the Porsche against an Aston. But I have unfortunately a lot of experience of having to race Astons with my Porsche, and boy, they're not fun. And neither are the Mustangs, most likely. That was within track limits, good. Yeah, Psycho had a bad lap there. 1 second off the pace. He's both driving on controllers because of how hard they're moving. Although, probably he has a higher ping. Yeah, yes, Jensen has a high ping, which probably is proof that he's another. Which is the last piece of proof needed to say that, like, oh yeah, it's another Chinese driver. So Psycho helped me there, maybe not, because you know I needed a bit more help with the Mustang. Let's hope Psycho doesn't become a problem for me now. Yeah, Hurricane's lapping 27.6s. I can't do that, unfortunately. Hurricane is definitely threatening my championship run-out positions, by the way. But if I want to chase Asa down, I need to get past this Mustang relatively soon. And if I'm not forced here, I would prefer to run about halfway before we elect to pit. Because that allows me to distribute my tire usage equally. That's gonna be my opportunity here. Problem is Mustang now versus Porsche. Oh fuck! Wasn't able to get a run there for. Didn't time it. Wasn't able to spook him there. He's definitely holding me up though. I need to get by him. Yeah, I lost time there because I was quite literally side by side entering Sector 3. So I of course would lose time in Sector 3. Great analysis work there. Can actually gap me sort of down the hill there. Still not wide enough. I need to come back. Like, he's genuinely gapping me now. That's interesting. I don't know what these fucking cracks. Maybe something is slightly loose inside of my wheelbase, and that's what's producing those snaps occasionally. Tighten the screws underneath the wheelbase, so like we're quite literally matching each other right now. Oh, and then both of us suffer a bit of brake failure there. Is the only one who sometimes just suffers from brakes? Nah, don't work. But then again, I'm still up against the Mustang. So this guy just has so much power. I can't really do much against him on the straights. You've lost a lot of time in this entry. Like, that Mustang is rapid, but like, he's not using it fully. You can definitely see where he's losing. And it's just he's not fast in the corners. Occasionally he is. He clearly can drive decently in the corners. Got a massive wheel there over the curb. A lot quicker over the curbs there. Yeah, there's no point. I quite literally can slipstream off him and he just still outdrags me to the next corner. And this time he made the corner, fortunately. And because of massive Mustang, I can barely see anything. And we also have Mentrix to deal with next. That's fun. Lapped car. Oh, and then I get oversteer there. Thanks. Right when he also gets a slight wiggle, but way less than me. This is costing me badly right now. Oh, and the car is not making the fucking apex that it should be. My ability to get on the podium is slipping slowly away. You very much slowed down a lot there. Matrix just taking the I will throw the car off the track line. Come on, brakes! They're so fucking unreliable, I hate it. Showing P40. Okay, the leaderboard has also died now. No, I'm running way up higher. It was working! Till the race started. The leaderboards were at least working. I don't know what time it is even anymore. Nothing is clear anymore. Because I lost my overlay, so like... I had hoped that continues to just at least work. Because it was working throughout qualifying and at least the start of the race. Before I rolled off the grid, but like, nope. Yeah, I guess that I also just punched out and decided to die. For good. Thanks, I gladly appreciate how nothing fucking works right now. Fuck it, fucking Microsoft wind blows. I'm running P5, by the way. The actual position I'm running in. Because of course nothing can just work. What time is us actually doing? And I've gotten stuck behind this Mustang here. Yeah, Asa's running 28 flats as well. It's not good. I need to dispose of this fucking Mustang already. Like, there's just nothing I can do because he just has so much more power out of the corners. He's vaguely good in most corners. Vaguely good enough to keep having to fight with. I have so much better runs through the chicane than him, but like he just nullifies any momentum gains I have with his just stupendous amount of power. I'm like, thanks. Bluntly appreciate how I just cannot do anything about him. I nearly slid into him there. Because my car also decided randomly that it wanted to have understeer.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, come on. Now we're having to deal with Kaito. Slapped car. Maybe he will finally be the pick for me to get through. No, he got away. He's still so fucking fast. This Mustang just has so much power that he just can just keep staying ahead here.
Clear on the left.
Can quite literally do everything and like, and it's just refusing.
Car on the left.
Now, bitch.
Clear on the left.
That was way too difficult. Fucking bullshit Mustangs. Oh, and then I run wide. Right, he's so much slower for the chicane than me. Thank you, Kaito.
Clear on the left.
How's my fuel looking right now? We're heading off the wall to halfway here. Fuel used so far, 41 liters. We have about 18.9 liters left. Okay, he's called into the pits here. We need to cancel the undercut here. Next lap. That's for sure. 2 clicks more into the higher pressures. Because we're low. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck! Come on! Piece of shit! That corner can be driven like that, but it just decided to not slow down again. Oh, gotta love how this piece of shit just doesn't want to work. There's also slight damage on the car. I need to turn off. Oh, that's not right! That's not right! God damn it, I'm losing so much time! I can't afford losing. 50 liters should still be fine to get to the end. How much time is left right now? 33 minutes. Nearly burned 50 liters. 50 liters is enough to get to the end. We have about 10 liters left. Just from the top of my head. I'm guessing that. I think I have a fuel number, how much I'm consuming per lap, but like, this lap time is not easily divisible, so. So this is good enough. Yeah, this is all good. Everything's set. Ready. Right. 1 point in the jacks. Nah, we're not checking my phone. Just see how the stream is doing. But we weren't so far in the first half making much ground up on Asa. It's not good. If I want to get this podium here, it's gonna take a lot more. Easy clear of him. 4 seconds. Yep, that's L1 dealt with. Oh, hello, Carl. Would you kindly slow down? God, these brakes. Now we have to wait till Asa responds with her pit stop. In the meantime, we should be picking up the pace. We need sub 28s now, more than ever, if we want to reel her in. I know I can do them. What? Oh, don't tell me I'm having a disconnect now. Nope. It seems like just Kong has one.
Yellow flag is active.
Because UBS is still in front of me. Just fine. Who's, by the way, on position ahead of me, which means... obviously hasn't pitted yet, but like, it's still relatively impressive. You know, considering there's a bunch of AM drivers who are getting lapped already, like, for example, Amethysta, just a couple seconds up ahead from Ubius. Ubius is having a pretty good race. I don't know how far back he started. Probably pretty far. Somebody did just come out of pits. That time wasn't quite fast enough what I wanted to. Though, because it's still like not a sub 28, and we need sub 28s here. Yeah, Asa came out of the pits as well, 8 seconds ahead. Oi, it's not fun. Because she can run low 28s as well. That's the problem. We don't have a pace advantage really on her. If the car is willing, we can have a pace advantage, but like, that is the car being willing to do it. And that's shown by the first fly after the out lap. It's a bit of a tough ask. And this lap as well, it's like a bit of a tough ask right now. And again, I don't have a clear gap to her because I'm lacking my sim hub integration, which would produce good lap gaps. I have to rely on ACC's relative, which really sucks in these hairpins. Like, it fluctuates multiple seconds up and down here. Like, it goes plus minus a full second here in this section. It just has no clue what it's doing. So UBS is calling in, thanks. That's an 8 from you, or do you decide to dispose of yourself before I have to deal with you. It's a bit hot into turn 1. We'll pull it up. General, the gap fluctuates massively throughout the lap here, for no particular reason. Shouldn't have fit the throttle. Yeah, that's said a very similar lap time to my first flying. It's not good. We seem to have gotten her down to 6.5 seconds. Then again, there's not much time left in this race. We're under halfway. Half times might be reasonably quick around the circuit, but like, she actually gapped me there while overtaking people? That's weird. Or it's just ACC's gap calculation being again fucking garbage. Thank you, Amethysta. It's not nice for me to drop flint like that, but like... Yeah, I'm lapping like 2/10 a lap faster right now. That's just not enough, and she quite literally had to lap someone that lap. So like... how the fuck am I supposed to get that gap down? As I could so often say, we're kind of trading tense here. Even though the trades are going favorably right now my way. And you know, I have to also overtake her then still. Which again is fun considering Porsche versus BMW. So it's this patch of Saints. There's so much traffic that we have to deal with right now. Yeah, she genuinely keeps improving right now. It just... I'm still faster. Ah, but like... They stay there, thanks, Saints. The only option I have is like just hoping she makes an error in this entire race. Because I think so far she hasn't made a single one. But Asa not stumbling over herself would be quite weird. But sometimes the universe will put me temptingly close to my success and then to rob it from me. Slowly but surely. Did she clock in? Holy shit, she just basically matched me that lap. It's like, thanks. I gladly appreciate how you can keep improving to the point that I'm now matching you only. I need to run you down. Put so far back because I didn't get lucky in qualifying like you did. Well, let me close in and actually fight you. Oh yeah, overlapping Psycho, that's why he's not dropping back that far. What happened to you, man? 19. I guess drive-through or something? Because there aren't many options left of what could have happened to him. I think there's some more room on the inside to cut, but like... not too sure how far I can get away with it. Jesus! I'm barely gaining 0.2 a lap because she just keeps getting faster. Like, it just doesn't stop. Whenever I find a 10th, she finds a 10th. This is one of the wildest fights ever. The only hope I have is A, her making a mistake, and B, her tires giving up. But then again, I'm a Porsche driver asking for someone else's tires to give up. How delulu can you be? Because I'm starting to hit basically the limit of what my car can do at this point. And I'm 5 seconds out from her. With just under 20 minutes to go. Are you trying to let me by, or are you just running wide? That was a bit awkward. Thanks, nonetheless. She had finally a bit slower lap there, but obviously still only 0.2 gains. If I catch up to her, that's like the most I've ever gotten out of 0.2 ever. Because I think mathematically that just doesn't add up. I definitely need to increase my gain rate. Oh, that's probably a bit much cut. Let's see. Woo! Yeah, it was too much, but like I got away with it. Because I was just a tad slow enough. And then the brakes don't work today a bit. Thanks. Gladly appreciate it. She will likely have at least matched me this lap. This might be the first trade that goes her way. No, she's dropping off. She might be genuinely dropping off now. I mean, she doesn't really have to push this hard anymore. Even if I gain a lot at this point. She can just pick back up. Don't need to risk it, right? She doesn't need to risk it, really. She can let me catch up a bit. And if I get closer, then if I get under 2 seconds, maybe start responding again. Because it's like, it's a bit more reasonable to go full bore for the last 10 minutes or so. And also a lot more doable. Also a 28.0. Half a second gain this lap. Those are gains now. Oh, that was not good. Bit too late on the brakes there. But then again, she also had to deal with traffic. So that's definitely not good for me to have had that moment into turn 1. And it's still like so shit that the relative is so garbage in terms of reading how if you're actually gaining anything. The only thing valuable is that I can see her lap times, from which I can gauge how if I'm gaining. Lap times still remain like just this OP tool. The only reliable tool that exists. Might have been again a bit much. Ah, we got away. Yeah, 15 minutes to go at this point. It's not impossible right now. Yeah, she clocked at 27.9, so we're gonna match her now. Yeah, I think this has genuinely not been the first trade her way. She got 1/10 out of this. Not good for me. But despite being in clear, she didn't run that fast, so let's clap back. Yeah, Ubi is here. He's just a couple seconds behind Jordan, so like on the same lap, so like I know, yeah, we have to deal with Jordan next. Traffic. About 5 seconds up the road. Well, not particularly fast run out of the chicane. Come on. Thank you. You didn't have to do it here, but like, I'll take that. Man, Asa had a bad lap there. Gained nearly a second there. And again, she was clear, so like, I think her battery has run dry. He isn't like me, used to running full bore for hours on end. So while she can go fast, she just doesn't last. Right now she hasn't made a mistake yet. That's what I was more expecting. Which is also impressive to do. To hold on to the position. Avoid making mistakes. We're also seemingly catching up to a massive battle group, so I might stack the outcome very quickly, change it. Because whoever gets lucky with the traffic here might just keep the podium position. Yeah, another trade that actually went her way. That's not good. Wait a minute. She had to just check up there. Oh, that's her actual first mistake. That cost her a whopping 2 seconds or so. I don't know if she got run off the road there by a sensor, but like, this obviously is good news to me. Because it means I can actually catch her. But man, that traffic does not look good. I don't like this. Oh boy, they're fighting up in front there. This is really not good. Honestly, Sensei should really bail on this. And just drop back and let the traffic go by. Because you're 17th, there seems to be a fight here for last spots in the top 10. There's complete pandemonium here. Okay, that's why Sensei isn't bailing, because this is not just a... Because this is more a fight for, like, P15 than actually a fight for P10, because P10 has actually escaped already out of the group. Into just getting fucking blasted by me. Just go yum. I did live there. I will be completely blunt. I did live. Because I wasn't sure where he was gonna go. Alright. 9 minutes to go. We're not under 1 second yet though. Well, Midnight is only 6 seconds up ahead of us. That's an interesting change. I didn't realize that either. Has Midnight fallen off, or what did he just make a mistake and is so far back and will escape again? Who knows? Oh, Asa's making another mistake. Yeah, Midnight with a 28-0 here. But we all had to deal with a lot of traffic here, so it's probably part of that. And I mean, we were slow, both of us, yeah. I was kind of sure she was gonna fly off, but I guess she just about pulled that back. Make that apex better than me, and my tires are definitely second hand now. Still haven't quite caught up to Jordan. He got really well in for the traffic. Oh boy, she broke early there. Need to note that. Might be able to take advantage of that next time by. Okay, Midnight is back to 27.6s. Not much faster than us, but... Oh, that's not good. Can't afford that, really. Need to figure out a way by. My rear end is getting wiggly. I don't need that. You just need to hold on a bit longer, Sunshine. Just a bit longer.
Yellow flagging sector 3.
I have even 2 more cuts left, that's good. Wait a minute, we are up into P3 now. What is happening? We lost Midnight. Midnight is gone.
Losing to the car ahead is sector 1.
Yeah, Midnight is behind me now. What's happened here? Well, that's good for my run-out position because I'm fighting Midnight for that. Obviously, Miata's kicking up another win when... but like, the championship is already done. I'm 17 points, I think I was behind, 18 points. Something to that effect. Asa is so deep into this corner. Like, compromised to exit a lot. I'm really struggling right now following cars. I completely lose visual of my surroundings when I'm close up to someone. It's really difficult for me. Have to lift there quite a bit.
Window is now closed. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
No, Asa, there was no room there. There was none. 0. But she did not spin me around at least, so that's nice. Whee! And she's a bit deep into turn 1. But yeah, we drove from 17th, I think it was on the grid, to 2nd now. 2nd. This was kind of mine to win. I don't have the fastest lap, but I'm 11 seconds now behind Miata. I don't know why. Probably the X-String drivers did battle each other a bit. He is actually here now. I don't see him anymore. Now we just have to clock the laps and finish. And also lap Jordan. This is fun because I got stuck behind him for a while early in the race. Well, that's just throwing it all into it and just no longer in control. That's that chance likely gone. Come back on me. It is difficult to overtake a Donington. Ayrton Senna and me be like, Okay, it's a bit presumptuous to compare myself to that guy, but like, I did say I would be able to pull off Max Verstappen drive, and like, we didn't go particularly too far off that, going from 17th to 2nd. Even though we didn't have any rain to make this easier, we just on pace and for sheer power of will and consistency pulled it off. A very beautiful drive. Despite all the odds. My stream overlay likely being broken. SimHub being broken. The game likely not rendering even at 60 Hz. Oh no. Well, it seems, yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
At the moment, those Mustangs are stupid quick. Like, they're genuinely stupid quick. I got lucky enough that I did get by that guy. That could have very much flipped the race negatively. Should have probably undercut earlier, but like, you know, this worked still. Thank you for the info. One more lap to go. Funny part of my only track cuts being down at the old hairpin due to me rally crossing. It's really funny that is the one corner that I got a track cut on. Well, that was not particularly good run through there. But it doesn't matter. I got so shafted here today with all the tech problems and everything I had to deal with. And we still clutched back to second place here. Like, the universe very much tried to screw me over again. And I just didn't let it happen. I just politely refused. Ah, sir, that's not necessary to crash into him. Well, it's Asa driving off. Where's the other X-Ring drivers? I mean, Asa still got a podium out of that, so that's... She did drive really well here. Oh, that's the explanation, so... Midnight suffered an internet disconnect. But he did finish there. I don't know where. My nose suddenly had gotten stuff here. So. Jensen finishing 4th, Kira 5th, Sen 6th, which means the AM win goes to Sen after. Well, likely, even if he gets a 10-second for hitting me. Yeah, Hurricane classified in 19th overall. Psycho also back down there. I don't know who I nearly drove into there. Hotaru Ray, first race. Well, when did you finish? I didn't see that. www. Loving. How can you tell someone is Chinese Asian? Just www. So, God, everything lags so badly. I don't know how long I'm gonna do a replay review of this. It's like moving my mouse just turns everything into chug. It's like, holy shit. Considering how much we need to do that for this. Alright then. Well, that's the race start. Oh, there's one of the X-Rank drivers got taken out here. And I just decided, YOLO, we fucking go free wide here. Whoever we sandwiched here got bailed, Sen bailed on me being on the outside head. And then who's the 47? I think 47 is Kai. No, that's Sen. That's actually Sen now. Look, okay, there's so many fucking assets. It's hard to tell them apart, but they all have the fucking same liveries. So who's the 22 car then? 22 is Eric. Like, we need to do something about Technoburst. There's too many of them. It's like, that team is too big. It's like, we have the Chinese and we have the Malaysians with the Aston Martins. Well, the Malaysians that recruit everybody under the sun. Yeah, he just drove into the back of me there. Like, come on. Like, there was no reason for that. I'm like, come on, we're halfway, like, we're done with braking for the corner. And then you just accelerate into me. And then you don't have the decency to, you know, at least wait for me. Like, that's clearly him still fighting me at this point. It does not look to me that he let me by there. Because he could have easily let me by and not even lost another position. But no, we have to actually fight. That's not nice. When do I... Yeah, I think this is the overtake now on Jordan. And whoever else that was. His sweet mother of Christ. I'm just like, yeah, I can break this late. I will try. Who was this here? This is the 33 car. That is Ray. Oh yeah, that's the new guy from X-Rig. Finishing 2nd, actually. Really good performance then. Well, being scored here 2nd on the leaderboard. Greg is in 3rd in and Jordan Brunch overall in 9th. Ubi is in 11th overall in 5th in class. It's a really good performance. Amethysta in 13th overall, 6th in class. Not so good. NASA in 7th. Alright. Finish. Incident in 8th, 15th overall, and then Sensei 16th. Not the last one actually finished the race. It was Sane still and Psycho. We need to figure out what happened to Psycho as well. I think I'm going off-roading. Come on. Okay, that's when we lose Psycho. Where Psycho just blows the chicane. I wanna watch that from Psycho. Yeah, just tries to outbrake the Mustang when it was completely not necessary. Like, he was ahead already, he could afford braking a bit later. A bit earlier. I think he even lifted off briefly from the brake. Likely expecting him to try diving around the outside, but that's... Like, no, just don't try. Like, just stay strong here. But yeah, he gets basically lost at some point. Like, he does his pit stop fine and it's behind us, I think he even. And not behind us, but like behind... Jensen, I think is the name. Yeah, Jensen. Green-eyed Rooster. Okay, that might be someone who actually isn't part of X-Ring, but happens to also be out of C region. So, Did we here witness a bling the Xbox controller disconnect? Was that an Xbox controller disconnect there? Yeah, no inputs anymore, boink into the wall. I feel like that's a controller disconnect at that moment. Okay, obviously he falls a bit forwards. And then he connects the controller again and drives. No, he seems to still have connection. Maybe he just realized that he has so much damage that he's not continuing. Want a VC? Actually, no. Because my entire PC is run like shit. Although I can VC if I hop back into Linux. Which I will do. But, like, I can't VC on Windows right now. My PC is running like shit. My overlay is, seems to have got... My entire sim hub has hung up itself. I couldn't have my overlay in VR. The stream overlay must have, like, also at some point early on in the race have just hung. That the stream worked is a fucking miracle. That I could play this was still a miracle. Because the performance apparently was complete shit. So, like, nothing works correctly. And if I just move my mouse, my entire PC lags. Here. I'm still gonna briefly go here for the replay and just see what I can see and then just get out of here. But like, this has been awful. To sum it up, it has been awful. And like, the race was great. Like, 17th to second is an absolute amazing performance, but like, I got utterly fucked here. Like, turned SteamVR on and my PC started chugging. Had obviously programs fail on me, had qualifying, I got a cut on my first lap, and then my brakes failed into the final corner on the second lap, so like, even I had to go on the third lap to get my quali lap in, at which point it was so wet that it became meaningless. I wasn't last, but like, I basically lost. It wasn't great. Right, I wanted to figure out what happened to Asa here. Oh, Asa just dropped it herself here onto the grass. Because she's following here Ivano and just... This battle group is slightly insane. Yeah, that's you here, Jordan. Just picking away through. It's like, what in the actual hell was this? Because me fighting here for the podium, but then later on for the second place here, while going through this battle group was also like something that's just nuts. Like, what the actual fuck was happening here? Oh wait, that's also what's his name? Midnight. Because I wanted to figure out what happened to him. Because he had already dropped back a lot, right? I feel like this battle... Because they were, like, not that far ahead of us. Right, look. Okay, freeze here. Midnight is here. Where am I? Here's Asa. And I'm here, right? Can we trust the lap time display in the car, actually? Where is it? 17 seconds. Okay, that's meaningless. 24. 28 seconds. Roughly here into the lap. And I'm... where's mine? 13. So, like, yeah, they're like a good chunk of 15 seconds up the road to me, and then he's suddenly only about 6 seconds up the road to me. Either we genuinely ran these guys, either I ran these with my second stint actually like 10 seconds or so down in the... or something happens here that I can't see on the graph here, because it's like they don't seem to make up that much ground. It's like, what the hell happened here? Why did we even get anywhere close to them? It sucks because, I mean, you can see how far back I am, because this is Asa here, this is me here. And I would gain on Asa, and Asa would also gain about this amount on them. Which is slightly mental to consider for a second. Because this meant like I... oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's there they are. But yeah, he was like 6 seconds or so in front. Oh, I did trade position there briefly. Oh yeah. It still is like, it's quite annoying because I could have definitely stolen a win here. Easily with my performance that I put in here. My mass overtake on the first lap definitely helped a lot. And then my utterly bonkers freeze-away overtake. I don't know if the broadcast caught that. I would love to see their reaction to that. I had to throw that one because I would have otherwise ran into the back of me. Oh, and there's the explanation where the time went. We found it. We found it. Miata just drove in the back of... oh god, I think that's Ubius. Or Inter. Both of them were in this race, so like, both of them. And that's the explanation how we got so close. Okay. That's explained now. That's why I gained so much time, because that's the missing time. And it doesn't show up much because it's about 8 seconds or so. It drives off the road here again. For good measure. And that's all the invitation. Is needed to close in. And obviously stuff on the disconnect, which is gonna... I also had a disconnect of another Chinese driver ahead of me. Early on the stint. Second stint. I don't know if I can find it. Or if it even shows up on the replay properly. Because it's just suddenly Mercedes in front of me slowly. Floating off. Oh no. Let's put it to the right. Come on, it has to be one of these laps. And that's Porsche too close. Come on. I'm not joking, like, it has to be... ah, there it is. Okay, it was my first actual flying up. Yeah, that's a fun one to just see Mercedes pop in and then suddenly crawl to a slow stop. I mean, you can sort of see it like he teleported here. When you freeze frame it like this, he just comes flying out of the mountain, which is probably because the pit lane is over there, so he gets teleported this way onto the track. Right, his car just gets really fast movement to over here. But then he disconnects again, effectively. Because that's a floating car. It's hard to tell, but like his car's floating and gone as well again at this point. Like he's... No, he's actually running. Holy shit. Because I thought this car was a disconnect. Because it looks like it. Because it looks like it's slightly floating. It probably is on my end because of the connection. How bad the connection was. But like... no, he was actually stopped here. He did hit the brakes and slow down. On the racetrack. Oh boy, that's a fun one. Because I wasn't that far of just driving through him, effectively. Oh boy. Obviously then escaped before anybody else could like collect him. Oh boy, nearly got hit by another one. I need to figure out where that's... Yeah, it's Kong. It's number 89. Probably was Kong. Yeah, there, 89. Yeah, he's back now. So multiple people with internet problems. Right, and then me with just fucking the entire computer dies. Ripperoni. So, close that. The desktop is still running Choco-Block. SteamVR is at least not complaining that it's rendering terribly, so that's at least something. Me pulling one good overtake off after that. Alright, let's wrap this up. How much is actually still working at this point? It did switch scenes, so I guess SimHub is still working. Yeah, it seems to be working again because I see a heart rate readout. Even, like, that's fun. God, everything just has utterly bricked itself at this point. It's hilarious. Okay, let me just switch my seeds over. Right then. Okay. Good night. Bye bye. I shall be back next week. Actually got a stream better. Considering the state of Windows with this VR stream, I might just stream it on the Linux because I know it works there. I have tested it. It works. Fuck Windows. Good night.